All right, hello everyone. So today I get to talk to you about chapter number 7 from Idaho. The middle of chapter 7 is one of the best stories that I have from my recovery. I was able to share it at the Missouri State FFA convention, and it just warms my heart. So our county fair is in July, the county fair that we were involved in when the kids were small, and that would have been 7 months after my car crash. And my injuries were still very severe at that point. You know, my legs or ankles, I should say, were still enormous. And we thought to ourselves, even though financially it was absolutely awful at that point and things were still highly emotional, we didn't want the kids to have to give up showing their animals at the fair because we didn't have the money. So we figured out things to sell so that they could have their animals and feed, etc. Because if you've ever been involved in a county fair, yeah, it's a lot of hard work, but the kids' enjoyment is number one. And everything went absolutely wonderful, and it was at the time that the sale was going on, and our two daughters won Grand Champion and Reserve hog that year, and they were in the sale ring, and our daughter who won Grand Champion was selling her hog, and me being a photographer, I was taking pictures with one camera and I had another camera in my hand videoing. And I wasn't listening to what the auctioneer was saying at all. I was telling my daughter to smile and make eye contact with the buyers, you know, because that's, you know, how you get your buyer, how you get your animal sold. And all of a sudden I heard, and we've set a new record. And you see the video just kind of like slowly come down, and I was like, what? Now what did they say? And he said it again, and I remember looking to the right, to the bleachers, and at that point, I think I was kind of in shock. I didn't quite understand what was happening, but my eyes had already started filling with tears, so I just saw like blurbs of people. I didn't actually see faces. And I tried to find my husband, and he was off to the left, and I looked at him, and his eyes were just welled up to the point of tears brimming. And I knew at that point what our fair family had done for us. They had ran my daughter's hog up to a price that had set a new record for that time, and then they re-auctioned it off to help us with my medical expenses, which were absolutely atrocious. And I love telling this story because everybody, you know, talks about family, and you have different types of family, and we had a fair family, and they always come together for our community in times of need. And having that happen to us, even though we had been part of other basically benefits to help other people, we never thought that we would be in that position. And for them to do that and surprise us with that, just it keeps proving my point that you surround yourself with good people, and things like that will happen. It's not that we ever in a million years expected that, but just the feeling that you get in here from a community supporting you in your very lowest moment, especially when it involves your kids, is absolutely amazing.